Hello, guys. Congratulations again. You made it. This is the 12th and final video of this 12-part series. Of course, you got two more bonus video series. You got the conquering COVID or conquering the COVID syndrome video series. That's 10 teachings on that. And then you have the 8-part series called Mastering. It's a Millionaire Master Secret Series or something like that. The Millionaire Secret Series, pardon me. You guys are, that's pretty much it. I mean, after today, I promise you, I'm going to say this to you, okay? If you apply what I'm going to tell you in this 12th and final video, I guarantee within 12 months, if you follow my instructions, you read at least of the 12 books I'm going to give you today, you will be twice the person you are today in your thinking and your mental dexterity, trust me. So whatever levels of thinking that you have now, they're going to double in about 12 months, right? I can't promise you anything economically. It all depends on when you get this information I'm going to give you, what you do with it, how you apply it, how do you take this content and activate what's on the inside, okay? I'm telling you, these books are some of the best books, the most mature content for people who are trying to work on personal development, but more importantly, transforming the mind, which is the first step of personal development. Most people try to transform themselves and forget about transforming the mind. It doesn't work. Okay. Some of these authors are some of the best. They know what they're talking about. And I listen to them myself, and there's certain books I recommend. I don't recommend above others. These 12 are the cream of the crop, I think, okay? You're going to be twice the man or woman you are in 12 months, I'm telling you. And you're going to be able to achieve things that you never thought possible, okay? So this course that you just paid for, I mean, I sold to some students for $10,000. Some, I mean, they started multi-million-dollar companies. Some of them just increased the frequency of the success that they had. And you got it for $199. I feel good about that simply because I wanted a way to get this to everyone, and they, wouldn't have any excuses now. You have no excuses for making your dreams become a reality if you put the work in. You ready? Take notes. Let's get into this. You can rewind this over and over again so you can see these, because I didn't really do any writing on this one. I'm just going to show you the links. I'm going to show you the books where you can buy them, so forth and so on. You just take it from there. Okay, so let's recap from video number 11. I apologize because this microphone, I mean, I'm using the Yeti mic, but sometimes it acts up on me. It was a lot of static. It was just blurry, and found out that I had the mic too loud a little bit, and it was just giving a lot of static. So I apologize about that. But in that video, I was talking more about, the power of transforming the mindset, the subconscious mind, and some of the steps you need to do to transform it. Some of the habits you have to reprogram yourself to do. And so if you haven't saw that, go back, watch it over and over again till you get, do what it says. And this is take it to the next level now. This is the ongoing methodologies and tools you're going to need, mainly the book content, what you're going to be reading and listening to online to maintain and continue to grow. Okay, to transform your mind. To recap, I told you if you're over 31 years old, it's going to take you about 4 months to reprogram your mind, your subconscious mind. If you're under 31, it can take anywhere from about 22 days to 66 days, which is about 2 months to transform, to reprogram, your subconscious mind, which is a form of transformation, but we need to reprogram it from the poverty mindset from the quitting mindset, from the defeatist mindset, the inferior mindset, all those things that we tell ourselves that we put back there through growing up as a child, the environment, college, bad college education, because college never taught us finances. College never taught us how to have our own business. It just taught us how to go work for somebody else. You got to be reprogrammed, okay? So up to date, let's get into this. Let's talk about these books, and we'll be done. Let me just share my screen. And I just want to say how proud I am of you guys for getting it done, okay? All right. First person I want to show you guys before I show you the books is this guy right here. His name is David Goggins, okay? He is in the Guinness Book of World Records, guys. When you look up the word determination and sure, what's another word I want to use for him? He's a master motivator. But when you look up the word tenacity, you're going to find him. Perseverance, you'll find him in there. He gives new definition to those words. And I'm just being sarcastic, but I'm serious. This guy is very special. But take a good look at this man. Look at the determination in his eyes, okay? If you look behind him, that's the picture. This is how he used to look right here. Overweight. And he had some self-esteem issues, guys. And he became this man here in the front here. True story. Here's what he said. You can't hurt me. Master your mind and defy the odds. You see that? Master your mind and defy the odds. This man is in the Guinness Book of World Records for triathlon, winning triathlons and winning marathons. And he's a retired Navy SEAL. And he wrote a book about the adversity that he went through. But I'm bringing your attention to this guy to show you anyone can do it. This guy was over 300 pounds, guys. Look at this. Don't believe me? Let me just go back to the internet so just to show you. Let's see. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick here. Here we go. This is him right here. This is him, and he just transformed himself. He just mind transformation first, and then he physically transformed himself. Look how big this guy was. All right. Look at this. This is top 10 rules, Goggins rules. Reprogram your mind, guys. Reprogram your mind. Turn darkness into power. Visualize the end result. Build mental toughness. Take accountability. Be present. Stay hard. Fix yourself first. Control your mind. Commit fully. I'm telling you guys, this is some powerful stuff, okay? So stop what you're doing right now and close your eyes and say to yourself, I will reprogram my mind. Say that with me. I will reprogram my mind. I'm going to do whatever it takes. Pause the video and just write these things down if you need to. But you got to make a commitment that you're going to transform your mind and you're going to reprogram it no matter what it takes, okay? If he did it, you can do it too. All right. And he has an audio. He's going to be one of the last books I'm going to tell you about. But let's start with my number one book is the Bible. That's more on the spiritual side. But a lot of you is not that spiritual. So the second book that I'm going to recommend, I always recommend the Bible, but the second book I recommend, because everybody can relate to this one, okay, even if you're not spiritual, it's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. All right. The landmark bestseller, now revised and updated for the 21st century, Think and Grow Rich. You can get it on Amazon. This is the book that really transformed my life. I try to read it at least once or twice a year. So what am I going to recommend you do? Write this down. Read Think and Grow Rich or listen to the audio, which is about 10 hours long. Try to do it once a year. If you can do it twice a year, that's good. But once a year, read this book or listen to it. If you Google it on YouTube, full audio, it's right here. See it? Think and Grow Rich. It's 10 hours and 47 minutes long, guys. All right? Listen to me. This will transform your thinking. I'm telling you, it's got some of the key ingredients. It talks about the 30 reasons that people fail. And I guarantee you are on that list. You operating in one or more of those reasons for failure. Okay, so you need to find out what it is. If it's you're married to the wrong spouse, so the spouse that you're with you're going in different directions, or you don't have the capital to start your business, or you don't know your definite plan of purpose, right? It's one of those reasons. There's 30 reasons in there. You got to find out which one that's your shortcoming and find a way to overcome it. But you need to read this book, Think and Grow Rich. Let's get started here, guys. The number one book I'm going to start with is John Maxwell's How Successful People Think. How Successful People Think. Awesome, awesome book. As you can see, these books don't cost a lot, okay? This is a hardcover book. All right, there you go. Number two, James Allen, Mind is the master. Hear that? Mind is the master. I think he's got a couple of the books too, but this is a really good book here. In other words, you master your mind. That's what's going to be in control. I told you in the other video, the subconscious mind controls 95% of how we think and what we do. I mean, if you weren't thinking, you'd be thinking, we weren't really conscious of it, we would think that the mind is running things, but it's what you put in. So in essence, you're controlling the narrative, believe it or not. It's just what you put in is what you're going to get out of it. So you really control it. Number 3, rewire your brain. Richard O'Connor, PhD. Rewire your brain. Number 4, Bill Winston. This is a minister that I like. Transform your thinking. Transform your thinking. Radically change your thoughts, your world, and your destiny. Okay. Number 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The power of your subconscious mind. The power of your subconscious mind by Joseph Murphy. Okay, so some of the books, most of them are saying change your mind, but he goes right into the subconscious mind. That's what we're trying to focus on. Ultimately, when you change the subconscious mind, the conscious mind is going to be affected by that, but the subconscious mind is where it starts. Guys, get this book. Get everything I'm telling you to get, but you got to make up your mind to invest in yourself. And if you want to have that, meet that goal of what I said in a year from now, you double the person you are, you're thinking and the way you do things, you got to get this content. Number 6, Joseph Murphy again. Let me look at something else here. Hang on one second. Okay, so the first book, did I say that wrong? Let me look at this again. Hang on. I thought it was the same guy. Okay, I was wrong. Hang on. This is James Allen right here. Pardon me. I thought they were the same guy, but they're not. Okay. The Miracle Power of Your Mind, Joseph Murphy. All right. The Miracle Power of Your Mind. I don't know why I get those two mixed up. Miracle Power of Your Mind. So there's a miracle and there's power in your mind. Okay. And he talks a lot about that. I think it's a book that's a little more spiritual than other books. But chew up the meat, spit out the bones. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 7, the pursuit of purpose. The late, great Dr. Miles Monroe from the Bahamas, he was a minister as well. But he was a great speaker when it came to kingdom talk and how to manifest things with your mind. He taught a lot of good stuff. I mean, he really goes deep here. Okay, this book came out in 2015, and it was a pretty good book. It was an awesome book. I think you guys need to understand that transforming the mind is going to lead you to purpose. So purpose, purpose for some people, for me, may be something different for someone else. So that person has to find out what their purpose is. That's why it's important for that individual to transform their mind so they can find out what their purpose is. Okay? In Pursuit of Purpose. Get that book, guys. Number 8. The Supernatural Power of a Transformed Mind by Bill Johnson. The Supernatural Power of a Transformed Mind by Bill Johnson. Access to a life of miracles. All right. Again, this is the mind is a supernatural part of you. All right. And when you transform it, you can see the fullness of that ability to manifest things. I think that's what this book talks a little bit about. A lot of people don't really believe in the supernatural, but I'm going to tell you, when you're dealing with your mind, anything's possible. Remember, go back to what the book Think and Grow Rich says. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Now I want to bring some understanding and balance to that. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve, within the context of what the Most High wants us to have, okay? Some people are not spiritual, so you may not understand that, but what I'm saying is, if your mind can conceive something wicked and evil that's going to destroy the entire planet, Your mind can conceive it and believe it, but that's just not going to happen, right? We don't have that kind of power for one person to destroy everyone and everything. Or, you believe that you're going to wipe out all the stars or, you know what I mean, or take the moon away. What I'm saying is have wisdom and understanding when you read those kind of texts and those kind of, those kind of statements. Don't take them out of context. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve within the context of what's the will that the Father has for your life. Okay? Because you have some people that think some crazy things that's way off base. They think it, they conceive it, but it's never going to happen because there's certain laws govern here to keep things in place. So I hope I'll give you guys a balance there when I say that. All right? Number 9. Millionaire Mindset. It's an Audible, okay, by Paul J. Stanley. Good audio. Please get this. And all my content, most of my content, I haven't really written a lot of books, but most of my content is audio and video because it communicates better to me and my audience. Okay? Millionaire Mindset. Number 10, the power of being yourself. A game plan for success by putting passion into your life and work. Okay? Joe Plumery. It's a really good book. It doesn't talk as much about the mindset as much as the other books do, but it's along those lines. It's a softer type of book in that area, but it's good content. It gives you a balance because everything I'm telling you is related to building the mind or reprogram the subconscious mind. But I don't want you to be so gung-ho on that. That's all where you don't have a balance because, again, it's going to take some time and you want to make sure you have an array of content to pull from. That's why I put this book in here, okay? Number 11, Winning the War in the Mind. Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life by Craig Groeschel. I'm not sure if I said that right. Craig Groeschel, okay? Winning the War in Your Mind, Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. Says it all right there. Says it all. Okay, so that was number 11, right? Yeah. Number 12, here's my guy, David Goggins. Can't Hurt Me. Master your mind and defy the odds. Says it all. Okay, it's an audible, free. I click here, I can get it. You do the same thing, guys. All right. David Goggins, let me just go over his story really quick. Born 1975. Him and I are the same age. He's an American ultra marathon runner, ultra distance cyclist, triathlete, public speaker, author. He is retired U.S. Navy SEAL and former U.S. Air Force Tactical Air Control Party member who served in Iraq. Okay? I mean, this guy, he's special, y'all, you guys. He's someone who actually found a way to take his life and take full control of it and got what he wanted. Overweight, depressed, and all that. No excuses for this guy. You saw the pictures, okay? Do it. I brought this on just to encourage you guys, okay? That's all it was for. I'll show you that already. And back to Think and Grow Rich again. This is the last book I'll tell you. Again, we talked about this again. I started with Think and Grow Rich, and I'm ending with it. This book, it got me to where I am today. I would say the Bible, number 1. This is number 2, but I read this all the time. This book taught me how it reprogrammed my subconscious mind to understand the habits of successful people. Understanding the habits of successful people is critical because when you understand what they went through to do what they're doing, you automatically understand there's no secret to it. You've got to do this. You've got to follow those steps. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. That's not going to work. Don't try to cheat success. Don't try to get there some kind of shortcut. Don't try to cheat the system. It's not going to work. I tried it. Didn't work. I'm 46. I'm still learning. You can be 96. You don't cut the system. Don't cut the system. You can be 26. You got to transform your thinking. One of my students, this is this book right here. I read it, and And his name is Charles Johnson. You guys heard me talk about him in the presentation. Powerful guy, man. This guy is grew up with nothing. From a broken household, didn't have a father there. Grew up in the rough part of Brooklyn, a certain part of Brooklyn called East New York. That's where Mike Tyson grew up. And Larry King, you guys are Larry King Live, the show. Larry King is from that area too, Brownsville, Brooklyn. Very rough area, street fights and just drug infested. It's a rough area. And he made it out of there, this guy, Charles Johnson. And he first off started out being an engineer. He was an IT guy. He grew up and just taught himself IT and all that. And so he was really good with the computers and all that. And then he decided to start becoming an investor in New Jersey. And he bought his first property. It was a multifamily property that he fixed up. He lived in it, and he rented out other apartments within the multifamily property, and became an amazing success. And when I met him, he was already successful. He was already a writer. He's writing part 2 of this book, part 2 of The Risk Taker. And he took this course you guys are taking right now. Paid a lot more for it than you did. But nevertheless, him being successful already, he said, Jimmy, I want to become more. I want to stretch myself. I want to become greater. And he became more because he challenged himself. I said, Charles, there's always more you can learn when you transform your mind to the next level. The good thing is you already have an idea of how to transform your mind, but let me help you get to the next level. And because of the course, he really, really grew in leaps and bounds. I mean, now he believes, and he's working on he believes he's going to be a billionaire one day. He's trying to buy multifamily properties and hotels and all that. He's working on it. And, he just, his mind expanded, therefore his vision expanded. He expanded as a person. So his ability to gain more knowledge, understanding, and have access to more money and how to build wealth he understood how to build wealth on a supreme level, and how to take his business upward, and expand more. It's all about expansion and growth and development, and he wants to help more people. That's what the course did for him. I talked to him quite a bit. Nice guy. I mean, he's really, really doing big things. I mean, him and his wife are awesome. And you can do great things too. I just brought that up to show you that this is real. This is not a joke. I have several of the students that are more than likely going to be interviewing, along the way, so you guys can see how I help them as well. I got people in New Jersey, Massachusetts, Texas, California. We have students all over the country. Then we have international students too. And as the testimonies come in over time, we'll add them. But if you want to give your testimony, let's say you listen to everything I've done here, you follow my steps, you see the growth, all 12 videos, you apply what you heard, you start experiencing success. We want to hear your success story. And there'll be a way to do that. What I want to do is I want to, if you guys take, if you have bought the course, I probably have your email. So watch your email for more updates and more videos, because I want to give you continual content over the next few months and years. And you can always email back and say, hey, Jimmy, to you and your staff, thank you. I've grown, etc. I've started another business. I've become successful. I want to hear about it. You become a motivational speaker. You become, a really good musician, whatever you're doing. We want to hear about your success. All right. If you listen to some of my other videos, because it was pre-recorded, some of them are from my other students, I did contests in there. I had quizzes. I'm giving you all that content, but those quizzes, the contests for those quizzes are already gone. We've already given out cash bonuses for the people who won. But along the way, every month, I'm going to give out different bonuses and I'm going to be doing different, contests where you can win cash and prizes, cash prizes and other things, and trips and free vacations and stuff like that. Okay. That's pretty much it for the course. I want to see you make it. I want to see you at the top. I want to see you prosperous. I want to see you supersede anyone in your family, your friends, and all the people that are around you. I want you to be better than them. I want you not in a negative way. I just want you to achieve all that you can achieve, to be the best that you can be, just for the fact that you want to be the best, not to be better than other people. I said be better than them, but I mean be the best that you can be for the right reason. So be all that you can be. There's so much to grow in this world, so much to learn in this world. And hopefully you learned something from me. And if you haven't, I understand, because, some people can't learn from certain people. But I hope you get the information from somewhere. If I can't mentor you, find it somewhere. Get the help you need from somewhere. I'm here for you. My team's here for you. And as I always say, I'll see you at the top, because I want to get there together with you. From me and my wife, Arlene, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of my team. Thank you for buying this course. I'll see you at the top. Bye-bye.